All right. Hello, hello. We're back.
Hello.
It's been ages since we played this.
It does feel like
I
that
think
because it is.
it was something like a couple of months, if I remember correctly. It's like right at the bottom of the list of the videos on demand that Twitch keeps, but I can't remember whether that's a month or 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't remember. It's one of those though.
It's either a month or so. Yeah. I've been doing things.
I mean, it's good stuff. So I just realized my camera is like really high. Sorry about that.
Hello.
But we're back. Let's see. Introductions. Hi, I'm Kels. I'm gonna be playing. I'm on the controller. You can see me.
Hello, my name is Manabingu. I am not controlling anything except my own emotions because there are a lot of feels here. And this is my first time ever witnessing any form of Final Fantasy game like in full. So like I'm enjoying the ride. So you get the play-by-play commentary, I guess.
Yay! Excellent. So let's recap. All right. So Mei-chan told us about the Machina fight between Bevel and Xanarkand that ravaged the plains. That's right. We were at the Calmlands last time, which we didn't really hang out in because there's a bunch of mini games that we just didn't do. Probably should have hung around and done some grinding, but oh well. We're
just
going for
speed
it.
running.
I know. I realized that like I have been rushing through this game, and I don't know why. I think part of it is that we usually play visual novels on here, so like there's always some sort of progression as long as we keep reading. So without having that constant progression, I'm always like, oh my god, but wait, is this boring? Which I don't know if it is or not.
No, it's fun. I think it's fun.
Let's see. Then we had an Aeon battle with Beljamine where we melted her ice with Bahamut. Yes, I won.
You
I
did
finally
win.
won against her.
You did win.
It only was like 5 tries. It's fine.
Nobody's counting.
Yeah,
no.
nobody's counting. Just
no
me.
one.
Let's see. Waka's old summoner, Father Zook, told us that there's a bounty on our heads for the murder of Keenock, which, as a reminder, we did not actually do. That was Seymour.
Yeah, that was definitely Seymour.
We went to the secret area, but turned out to be a training ground that we have to stock with fiends ourselves, so we ditched it. Yeah. I think we saw that twice. It's fine. Let's see. Seymour's lackeys tried to arrest us and sicked an annoyingly durable rock mech on us that kept picking on Yuna and murdering us, but we did beat it, so...
Yeah. So we're winning.
Yes. We were so close the first time. I still keep thinking about that. But it's okay. Let's jump in then. I have a hair that's like right in my mouth, and I apologize if it looks really weird while I'm trying to get it out. Okay. So we're gonna get out of here. I had this sudden fear that like we were just going to have that boss fight again.
That would have been terrifying, actually. Yeah.
This isn't the way in?
That way leads down into the valley.
Wow, you know your way around, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it? That's your conversation, dude? Whoa. Alright. He's very articulate today.
It's fine. Look, Waka is all of us.
Waka is a single brain cell. Way to go, Walkers.
Yuna.
I
know, we didn't do any of the fun things here so that you could commit them to memory.
Sometimes Yuna would just stare off into the distance.
Oh my gosh, she's just like me for real.
I finally understood why.
She's going through it, man.
Yeah.
She was saying goodbye to the places she'd never see again.
Brother, why? That hurt me.
I know, just like kill me. It's fine.
Jeez Louise.
Alright. So we have to make our way through Mount Gagazet in order to get to Xanarkand. Waka's brain cell is that blitzball, which is why it takes a lot of hits. I mean, look, the man doesn't think about anything before he says it. Which, like,
yeah.
Neither do I, so... which is why I've said some of the wildest things on stream.
And that's why we stand, though.
Hey, Kimari, we have friends. That is a
Oh my god,
mustache.
it's
Yuna
the
and
fit we had
Guardians, leave here at once.
How dare you? Oh, hello.
Gagazet is Ronso land, sacred mountain of Yevon. The mountain will not bear the footsteps of infidels.
Oh.
Well,
Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso. Leave, traitors!
but I
have
need to
cast
pass.
aside Yevon.
I guess we are not
I
welcome
follow
here.
the
We are
temple
not
no
welcome
more.
here.
Then you will die by those words.
I just fought ship. Come
So
on.
be it.
Come on, man.
Yevon has warped the teachings and betrayed us all.
You tell him, Yuna.
Nothing but a bunch of low-down tricksters, eh?
Wow, Waka.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
The no brain cell
We
gang.
have no regrets.
I love that. I will join.
Titus and Riku are just here for the vibes.
Yeah. They're just here for the food.
Kimari!
Oh.
A summoner
They're
and her
the horn.
guardians.
Lord Kelgranso, if I may. Have you not also turned your back on Bavel?
But still you guard Gagazet as a Ronso, not a maester. Yuna is much the same.
Elder Kelk! Let Biran rend them asunder!
You fucking touch Kimari and I will
escape, not
end
one!
all of
Be
you.
nice to him.
No, we will not flee. We will fight and continue on.
You have been branded a traitor, but still you would fight sin.
Yeah, why do we have to fight
Lost
so hard
the
to
temple,
die?
hated by the people, yet
Yeah.
you continue your pilgrimage?
That's a little insane, bro.
Everything lost. What do you fight for?
I fight for Spira. The people long for the calm. I can give it to them. It's all I can give. Defeating sin, ending pain. This I can do.
She's so good.
My girl.
He's like, oh man,
Even
bested by a
sacrificing
little
yourself.
girl.
Yeah, I mean, either way
Ronso,
she dies, so...
Let them pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Summoner Yuna, your will is stronger than steel.
Real.
Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso could not hope to bend. Yuna,
Nice.
we bow to your will.
My girl.
Now go. The sacred heights of Gagazet welcome you.
We stand.
We thank you.
Why? Waka and Titus, why are you back there? Just trying to beat each other up. It's now the time.
They love being a meme.
Hello, how do you like me?
Not that much,
The
I
Sacred
guess.
Heights of Gagazet shun the weak. Use Ronso weapons. Okay. Oh, it's because you want to sell me shit. I guess we'll see what you have.
What do you got?
Nothing good. I have better stuff. Are you trying to sell me stuff too? To Ronso, losing Horn is greatest disgrace. But Hornless Kimari returned to Mountain. Why? Because he's the best. And we all love him. The cold winds of Sacred Mountain sharper than Ronso's fangs. It stands in the way of the weak and buries them in ice. Lovely. Alright, let's talk to our companions. Hey, gorgeous.
It is as I thought.
What is?
Yevon is in turmoil. Micah tries to keep it whole, but it crumbles around him.
Look, I couldn't care less what happens to Yevon.
Fuck Yevon. All my
Because
friends hate
you are not
Yevon.
of this world.
Well, that too.
But
All
those
my
who truly
homies hate
believe in the
Yevon.
teachings, a time of much pain is coming.
I mean, look, if we got Waka through it, we can get everyone else through it, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yuna's
Lulu.
grown stronger.
Stronger, huh? I'd say it's more like she's driven. Don't you think?
Yes.
That's
just
why she's strong.
shook
She's
her head at
still
us.
pressing forward. When weak people
Like,
are
oh my
driven,
god,
they
you're
can't go
talking
far
about
before they break.
me.
She keeps going forward because she is strong.
Proud older sister moment. I love that.
My
Mm-hmm.
neck's hurting.
Xanarkin's on the other side. Huh.
Do you want to take
Yeah?
ibuprofen together?
You're home, yeah?
As if you believed me.
Maybe I do. The one on the other
Uh,
side here is probably just a pile of rubble, yeah? But somewhere out there is your Xanakin. Somewhere, yeah? Yeah, you'll be home soon enough.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, cheer up. Let's do
I
this.
don't want to go home. My girlfriend's here. She's trying to die, but, you know, my girlfriend's here.
You think of anything yet?
No. Hi, honey.
It's
Hey, girl
just
boss.
a little farther now.
She really did girl boss us out of that fight. Like, she
She
knew what she
did.
was doing.
That's why we love her.
Gone.
I wonder what they're up to.
Probably nothing good.
It's probably nothing.
Biran is hero of Ronso. Yenke is powerful warrior.
Great. I hope we don't have to fight them.
Kimari must fight. Kimari must win.
We'll help you, Kimari. My
We
bestie.
got you, boo.
You know, I spent like 10 minutes today trying to find a GIF of Kimari for posting on Twitter,
For
and
stream.
like, there's nothing good.
That's terrible. He needs more love.
I know. Young or old, Ronso all warriors. All must protect Sacred Mountain. Ronso sharpens fangs until day of death.
Honestly, if Kimari is a beast, is he our
Summoner Yuna's
beastie
words, they ring
instead of our
clear in
bestie?
my
There you go.
soul. Small
Our beastie
voice,
bestie.
small frame, but a will that towers over Gagazet's peak.
She's the best. And she made out with me like 2 game hours ago, so. Quarrel between Biran and Kimari started 10 years ago. Young Ronso fight each other to show strength. Biran beat Kimari, but Kimari never admit losing, not once. Angry Biran broke Kimari's horn. Kimari could not bear shame and left Sacred Mountain. All right. Well,
I see.
let's see how this all goes.
It's like, cool story, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there he is.
They think they look so cool.
Haven't you bothered us enough?
Riku, where are you looking?
Summoners may pass. Guardians may pass.
Girl!
Kimari not pass. Kimari
She's like,
shame
priorities.
Ronso brothers. Kimari forget his birth.
You forgot his
Forget
birth.
No.
people, forget his mountain, little Ronso, weakling Ronso.
Leave him
Mountain
alone.
Hate the weak,
He's
hate
doing
the
his
small.
best.
If you will climb,
Then I must prove my strength.
think you will win.
He will win.
You not forget who took your horn. Never forget. Kimari never beat Brother Biran. Never win. This time, I win. I will win.
Yeah.
What,
You-
This some kind of Ronso thing?
Kimari
This some kind of
problem.
Ronzo thing.
Yeah.
I love. He's so stupid. I love him.
Biran
Oh, here we go.
rend you asunder. Hornless, hornless.
I 100%
Whoa, that
will
is a
think about
big
that
insult.
line. Like, I think about that line a lot.
Hornless.
Yes. Just the way that got delivered.
Hornless.
Okay. So we're gonna lower their luck first.
When you have no horn. You are hornless.
What do we got? And then I'm going to cast haste on myself so I can attack more. Oh, bulldoze does not sound good. Actually, that's not too bad. Oh, this actually does not seem like a good thing to have them between me. Or to be between them. Covers Yankee one together. Covers Biran one together. Okay, well, they're not together, so, okay, so they're going to cover each other right now. So we are actually going to heal. Because they don't attack hard, but they do attack.
Not good enough, Kimari.
Well, fuck you too.
Jeez.
It's not my fault. Okay. We're gonna take out Biran first, because he's pissing me off.
This is the strength of Kimari.
Okay, one of us is winning, and it's not you. Okay, I don't know what Mighty Guard is. Oh, it's got... Ew. Well.
Mighty aura.
This guy doesn't have it, though, so, you know. I can attack him.
Splish, splash.
We're gonna use another high potion, because we've got them.
Might as well. Rare.
Weak Ronso should know their place.
Excuse you?
Who's weak? Not me. Not you. What the hell, man? How dare you? That seems like cheating. It's not, but it feels
What
like
a
it.
badge.
Okay, now they're gonna stand together. You know what? We're gonna use cheer on ourselves. 'Cause that seems like a good idea. Ah, there we go. Goodbye. Sure. Oh, that actually doesn't seem good. Got anything with Dispel in it? I do not. Okay, well. We're gonna do this just because I don't know if he's got anything that I can... Ooh. I did not expect that to do that, but... Should I do self-destruct again?
We just happen to be an electrode or some shit.
Actually, we're gonna do Mighty Guard on us, too.
Rare.
See, the difference is I get to attack like 3 times in a turn.
Hell yeah.
You win.
Meanwhile, I was about to be like, isn't it unfair for him to go up against 2 people?
Yeah, but it's okay, I still won.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't gonna let my boy Kimari down. Didn't realize I didn't level up after that last fight. Oh well.
Strong is Kimari. Biran is happy.
Okay, but you don't get to change your story here.
Yeah. Give him his horn back, bitch.
Yeah. Now I get your horns?
Right. Fair, right?
I honor the name of strong warrior who defeats Biran. Remember always, Gagazet, that name is Kimari.
Okay, this feels a lot for the mild victory I just won, but, you know.
Kimari strong. Kimari may pass.
Okay.
Summoner, We,
Thanks, bro.
Ronso, will stop pursuers from temple.
Yay! I have friends.
Truly?
Penance for breaking Kimari's horn long ago.
Aw.
We crush enemies following behind. Kimari crush enemies standing before.
You are most fortunate, summoner.
I
Okay.
thank you.
This is going to be completely
Ronso
irrelevant, but it
will
really
shine
bugs
your
me
statue
how
highest.
much hair they have on the back of their knees.
Thank you.
Why is
But I
it growing
think
so thick
Yeah.
no
there?
one will make a statue for a traitor such as
Because when
Then
maybe their
Ronso will
feetsies
make
get cold, it's like socks.
With grand horn on head.
I am. That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give Yuna a horn in all of her statues that we're gonna make
Yeah.
after she dies. I mean, I guess she doesn't really care what they look like, so
I
she'll be
wanted to see
dead.
Yuna's statue too,
True.
but I wanted to see it with Yuna by my
Without the
side.
horn. Oh, baby boy. He's the Rizzler right now. For sure.
He's only the Rizzler in his head because he didn't say that out loud. Hello. Biran and Yankee are brave Ronso. No bad feelings for losing duel. They will praise valiant Kimari for winning with own strength. Okay, well, we're gonna go back and save because we can. It's right here. Let's see, catching up on chat really quick. How was the line delivered in Japanese? I literally do not remember. But I always remember the hornless, hornless. Like, I think about that at weird random times of my day. For no reason at all, it just pops into my head. I read
Wait,
Hellblade.
how do you say hornless in Japanese then?
What do you mean? How do you?
Or did they? Wait, how do you say hornless in Japanese if that's the line? Unless they said it in English.
I mean, I'm guessing. I don't remember what the line itself is, but you know, probably something like horn ganai or something like that.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, it could be something different because so when they did localization of this, it's not very one-to-one. So, which
Oh, true.
you know, this game is what, almost 20 years old now.
Oh
Pretty
my
common
God.
for that time. So
Don't say
I'll
it's
have
20
to.
years old.
Yeah. No, I feel like I need to go rewatch
is
the
it
theme
this
now in
time?
Japanese.
Hmm.
Aww.
Oh my God, they're singing Happy Birthday?
Yeah.
No. This is definitely Happy Birthday. It's like that Tibetan throat singing, you know?
I think they've just got really low voices. And they're
Yeah,
warriors, not, you know, bards.
true.
They sing us the hymn of the faith.
Thanks, bros.
Tsunonashi sounds a little weird. Like, a lot of times you use, like, nashide instead, because it's, like, modifying something else. I don't know. I'll look it up afterwards and post it on Twitter when I... What the fuck, Yuna?
Oh,
I looked
hell.
away for, like, 5 seconds.
Hello?
How is everyone dead?
We blinked.
I literally blinked. Okay. Did we get ambushed? Like, what the hell happened?
It's like when a wild Pokemon just like beats you up in the grass.
Okay, well, this is not good. We may be getting TKO'd. Da.
No. We need to live.
Okay, we need to take care of at least one of these. So okay, I was kind of expecting you to do more, my dude. We're not that low leveled. Okay, so the monsters of Gagazet are apparently going to eat us alive.
That's cool, bro.
Literally, did I miss something? Okay, we're gonna go back and apparently do some grinding. I didn't realize we were quite that low leveled. I don't think we were, but I did look away, so I don't know if we got ambushed. Alright, let's... Oops. Come on. There we go. There's move. Alright, where are we going with Lou? Back over here. Looks like... Well, it looks like this might be a grinding stream, which wasn't exactly what I meant to do with everyone involved, but you know what? We're gonna do it. So.
I mean, if we need it, we need it, because there's no way we're gonna beat any enemies if we're too low level.
Literally, I blinked.
That's crazy. So I guess, like, the little mini side quests were helpful, maybe.
I mean, I don't remember any of the little side quests giving any extra like experience. But maybe they do. I don't know. We can go back to the Calmlands. If only we didn't run past the grinding spot. Yeah. Again, I realized that I was like rushing through this game. I don't know why I was rushing through this game. It's a Final Fantasy game. They're designed for this shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's down here? So this is the valley. Hello.
Hello.
This land where Lady Yokun trained is sacred to the Crusaders. Lady Yokun was a member of the Crusaders before becoming a summoner. Okay, well, training sounds good. Let's train. Alright, let's see if we get immediately TK'd out here.
God, I hope not.
I mean, the fact that everything didn't immediately pounce is probably a good sign. Let's take one out. I don't know why the robots are on fire, but I'm not going to ask questions I don't know. They don't want to know.
Fire robots. Yeah.
We're just gonna attack with blue and silence it. Silence seems good. Alright, Kimari hasn't gone, so we look at that. It's fine, he can take it. Probably should have healed Lulu in hindsight, but oh well. Yuna wasn't out, so. Alright. Let's take this shit out. Is low. I forgot she has that auto thing set up so that she automatically tries to heal herself.
That's a good ability to have.
See, the only thing is that I don't know if she's taking from the things that I have, which I hope she's not. Because I don't necessarily need her to use all my, like, antidotes and shit, but... I assume a ripped fuel line is the answer to the question, why are the robots on fire, but...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, one of the nice things about grinding in this game is occasionally we get to go back and light shit up.
Yeah.
Quick though, I am going to sort auto so that return sphere stops being at the top of the order every 5 minutes. Okay, there we go. Hello, sir. High Summoner Yoken once trained in this land. We Crusaders also intend to train here to challenge Sin once again. Okay.
Yippee!
Yuna, can you fight?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, well that's great. I just had you heal everyone, so actually I'm gonna take you out. But I'm glad you're okay to fight, honey.
It's reassuring.
That is good for you. I'm proud of you.
Very proud.
Take out that other max scouter while we're at it. Because that other thing has a shit ton of health. Okay. Lulu out here so that she can attack it. Hot pursue. Yeah, counterattack that.
Hey.
Get Yuna out here so that she can do this some healing. Well, that hurt. This is why we're training. Or Titus is just gonna be dead, it's fine. We're just leaving him on the ground like that.
He's taking a nap! You know.
Yeah!
A nap!
Oops, not what I meant to do. Yeah, he's fine.
He'll be alright. Look, he's standing.
Exactly, he's back up, right? Alright, well now that Kimani and Arin are in the exact same place on this sphere grid. Okay, is there anything back here? No, it's just a dead end. Okay. I got a rusty sword. Okay. Well. Thank you, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but...
For fun.
We're actually gonna...
For cutting a steak.
I mean, I expected them to say something about it, not just take it. But, okay. Let's do Waka, why not? Alright. Now it's time for the big guns to come out. I say as I bring Yuna out, it's fine. Trying to minimize the amount of people that end up dead, though. Seems like a good idea. Randy, can you learn that Blades move? Because that seems actually like a nice little move. Nope, you cannot. Would have been cool if you could.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So, how shall we do this?
By beating him up with a plushie.
Hell yeah. That's how I want to beat up all my enemies. Just They're puffy at though.
Lulu's got the best weapon I've seen in any Final Fantasy game so far. And that does include Squall's Gunblade and Lightning's weird little Gunblade thing that folded. I liked both of those, but they're not animated plushy. Like, sorry,
Animated plushie will always be superior.
It really will be. It's just iconic. Yuna moved as well. Alright. Really quick, let's see. Is this Kiraga? Okay. Okay, I know where I want to get before we move on. Okay, I think the save point's over here so that we can regenerate our shit. Not before we get attacked, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and let's slice and dice. As I've shown, I'm very bad at this. Ha! I always expect that to look less stupid. And he's dead again.
Titty, stop sleeping on the job.
It's fine, we just set him on fire. And revive him with Yuna, because we are right next to the save spot, so we don't have to worry about MP preservation. Not that he really did with how much he's got. That thing scared me when it leapt at that angle. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, please. What is up with the jump scare? Let's try Dark Attack. I don't know if it is apparently not susceptible to that. How many grenades do we have? Because we have 52 grenades. Here, have a grenade. Okay, I thought that might be a little bit more in hindsight. It's fine. Watch out for poison. Okay. Yeah!
These things are poisonous too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They've been infecting everything and anything.
That's terrible.
What do we want to do here? Let's bring Titus back out. Counterattack. Ow. Hey, shit, Orin. I like halved your health, dude. And he's down again. It's okay. Your girlfriend will save you. Have you ever considered not dying? Yeah. Dead, and then he saves the day. Go figure. Ooh, what is switch hitter? I should probably take a look at our weapons and stuff too in hindsight. Because I don't remember if I equipped anything that was specific to that one fight. Now I understand why we were having so many problems in that fight. Not gonna lie. Okay, Avenger, probably. We'll keep that on. Actually, how are we doing on ability spheres in hindsight? Do we need to start distilling them? Actually, we're okay on those. Never mind. There for a while, I remember that we were having an issue keeping them, so let's go back to Spider's Kiss. What does alchemy do again? Wish I remembered how to look at those things, but that's okay. We're gonna find out, I guess, later, at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, and we are going to bring back the Silence Ward because she needs it. Hunter Spear, I think, is his best one. Actually, there's been enough poison that we're gonna add Confuse. Poison Ward. That seems like a good idea. Okay. We are all re-outfitted. So we can go back to grinding. Oops. After we save. Because I apparently have forgotten how to save. Cheers. Okay. Okay, how about up? No, there's literally nothing over there. It's just that one little alcove.
We'll get through this.
I really wasn't that worried, Titus, but thank you. I appreciate the optimism. No one needs healed for now, so... What about Kimari? It's immune to something. If only I remembered what I had on him. But it's immune to something.
Hopefully poison.
Well, he's not immune to poison, he's poisoned, but...
Oh.
You can see by the little green thing over his head. Okay, now we can bring Anna back.
Come back, boy.
And we'll beat him up with a plushie. Probably not gonna do it, but it's fun anyways to watch.
I love how it just walks back on.
I know, it's so cute.
Hehe.
I don't think I've got the death touch one on her. I think I've got the silence touch, but she's got one. I think it's also Katsu. That it just touches it and instant death. It's like my favorite thing to inflict because it's so funny to me. All right. I want to hang out down here. I mean, if this is a training area, then in theory, brain pushed over.
In theory, what?
In theory, then I assume that the things attacking me here are in some way good for grinding. And also going to come at me fairly quickly. I don't know whether that is true. But it seems like a good idea. You know what? Let's overdrive. What do we want to mix up this time? Okay, we'll do a grenade because we've got a million of those. Let's do Fire Drum. Don't know what that is gonna do. Firestorm. Okay,
There
well that was
goes.
fun. I like that. I don't remember whether we looted anything, so... Here you go, you can set it on fire too. Show Riku what a real mage does.
Mm-hmm.
Pray our way. Let's get everyone in, and then we can do Bushido. Alright. Laka Laka. How much does he have left? What the hell? Bushido, and let's do Shooting Star. I wish they were all like Arons. I know how to do those.
Mm-hmm. He stays winning.
Oops, not what I meant to do. What is Shapeshifter? That seemed like a fun thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have put them in the same place, but oh well. I clearly didn't think that one through, but you know what? We're here now. Alright, what does Shapeshifter do? Kimari? Piercing and Strength +5. What do you currently have? Piercing, Sensor, and Strength +10. Okay, that's not as good.
Yippee!
We're just gonna hit save thing to heal again.
Yeah.
And do this for a little bit.
Hey.
Yeah, suck it, Riku. That's what a real mage does.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. It's okay, Lulu can't do that, but she's good at other things, so.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Horn. That was nice. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. I need to watch how many of those I have next time. See if I can't tell what she's using. Just do regular fire up.
Take that.
Okay, we're doing a little better.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's strategy. Oh, I missed on that one. Oh well.
Definitely getting stronger, for sure.
I don't know why it doesn't automatically hover over the sphere type you need.
Hmm.
Like, I can only use a power sphere there. Why would you not try to automatically use that? Quality of life stuff you would expect from a remake. Or maybe not, I don't know.
Trying this beast.
To be fair, with the amount of stuff that it clearly got like remade with this game, it's hard to be mad at how much work they clearly had to put into this to re-release it. So,
Oh, for sure.
I pulled out my old PlayStation 2 the other day and got really surprised though by just the difference in the character models, because the character models all had to be recreated for the remake. So they look very different. You can look it up online. But I had this moment of like, okay, I'm not going crazy. They did look different once upon a time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I got everyone. We'll find out. Aaron with his weird little sickle blade thing at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Leave Kimani alone. I'm like a fucking medieval farmer. So he tries to take things out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Yippee!
keep going.
Did it.
What are you coming up on? Ooh, Hastega. I want that. That probably would have been very helpful in that last fight. Or not the last fight, but that recent boss battle that we just had
Mm-hmm.
last stream. Rather than having to cast haste on everyone 8 times.
Yeah, might have come in handy.
Might have just a
A
little
little
bit.
bit.
Just a tiny, just a tad. Take these things out first. So we reduce the numbers, which is going to reduce the attack surface. I'm going to use some tech language here because I can.
You can.
It's my stream. I get to decide how to talk.
Exactly. It's my sleepover. I get to choose the movie.
Exactly. Mom said it was my turn on the Xbox.
Okay, but real talk, if this was your sleepover, what movie do you pick?
That's a good question.
Chat, what movie would you also pick? We need to know your pick as well.
Exactly.
For the sleepover.
Honestly, I am a horror girly, and my favorite movie of all time is Audition. So probably that one.
So probably Audition?
Yes.
Okay. I think you spoke about Audition before.
Probably. I love that movie. I watch it like once a year.
Oh. Is it about, like, auditioning?
Kind of. So basically, this guy decides that he's going to try to find a new wife after his dies, like a few years after his dies. So we're not talking, you know, like she's just barely in the ground and he decides to replace her. But he's older. He's got a son at this point and doesn't really want to disrupt his life too much, and you know, regular dating is a chore. So he decides that he is going to pretend to be a filmmaker and make an audition, and basically put out this whole thing with the lead character in it, trying to have all of the same aspects of the type of women that he likes.
Right.
So, you know, he holds this audition to basically try to find a new wife.
Oh. Okay.
The whole thing is that this movie is never actually going to happen. They're just like screening these women so that he can go out with the one that is closest to his desired thing.
His wife.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, okay.
I won't spoil the movie because it is a horror movie, but as a reminder, it is a horror movie. So,
Okay.
you can kind of guess it doesn't go completely well.
Uh-huh.
It's a good movie, though.
So it's more like... Guess... I don't know if you've ever seen the K-pop music video for SHINee's Married to the Music, but in that specific music video, it is, like, there are some horror elements where, like, they, basically they were taking, like, different body parts from the boys, like, they were, like, their ears or their eyes or their nose or their mouth, and then they were smushing it into one dude.
Oh, fun.
To make the perfect dude, I guess. I'm guessing if it's a horror movie, like, was he, like, taking body parts?
No.
To make the perfect woman or something?
He himself, like, his whole thing is a little misogynistic, but that's the worst that he is.
Okay.
You know, that he...
So he didn't, like...
No, he doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's what it kind of reminded me of. Like, you have to watch that Married to the Music MV. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Let's see if I'm holding this sleepover. It's either gonna be okay. The meme answer would definitely be Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper because it's the best Barbie movie. But, other answer. Ooh, like sleepover. Because I have so many like either guilty pleasure movies or just like they just make me happy. Because I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions. I love that movie. It has some of the best one-liners, and it's very beautifully animated. Trying to think of any other movies that like I'm like, oh yeah, this one. Besides my obvious go-to, which is Finding Nemo. I don't know. I just cried at
It's a good
Finding
movie.
Nemo. Finding Nemo makes me cry. Ugh. And then yeah, maybe those. Yeah.
I mean, they're solid picks for a sleepover.
Right. The villain in the Barbie movie kind of looks like a cereal. You're
I
right.
think I know. I think I've seen people compare him. So yeah,
Preminger.
I've not seen the movie, so I'm making the assumption the same person. But I do know there is a character from one of the Barbie movies that I have seen him compared to.
Oh my god, if he looks like Preminger, I'm gonna die. That is so funny. Isn't Asterion supposed to be this hot man though?
Yeah, I mean he's cute, like in a like 40-year-old man way.
Oh, okay. He's a silver fox then. Okay.
Yeah, you know, like we're not talking how anime tends to make anyone over the age of like 35 ancient, but you know he definitely doesn't look like a teenager. We'll put it that way.
Yes, Chad. You can
So,
come to the
how shall we
sleepover,
do
but you
this?
have to bring a movie.
Of course,
What
you're
movie are you
invited to
bringing?
sleepover. I keep thinking we need to like create a Discord channel or something so we can do movie nights or something. I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be great. Be pretty fun. Beep, beep, beep. Hell yeah.
All right, we're getting somewhere. We're getting closer to where I want us to be. So, where's Riku's next? Okay, she's just gonna get. Okay, we're almost to the end of hers, so I'm happy enough with that.
Yeah.
What's that? Ooh, full life. That seems like... I don't think I have that many level 4 key spheres, but... Sounds like a nice thing to have. Honestly, like, my go-to for Disney movies is always Monsters, Inc. I don't know why I love that movie so much, but I do love that movie.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me.
I also love The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh my god, what? You're right, never mind. I'm changing my answer. That is the best movie ever made. You're right. It's always gonna be The Emperor's New Groove. Oh, so real.
It's just a good movie. Like, it's fun.
Absolutely.
Okay. No, I'm trying to think of like other movies that I've watched with people on sleepovers, but a lot of them are just horror movies because I'm that kind of person. And not everyone is, and I'm aware of that.
I mean, I feel like I can watch it if I'm with people that I know and I feel safe around. and who are not gonna like jump scare me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a scaredy cat. Ooh.
I mean,
Listen.
it's less fun to like jump scare someone. It just it feels mean if you do that, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's scary. I don't like it. uh, but like, I think I can handle it better now. I used to like be horrible with it though. Like, I think my first, well, definitely my first and probably, no, I can't say my last. My first horror movie was The Grudge. Then
The American one or the Japanese one?
the American one, because
Okay.
I don't think I had access to the Japanese one, but I know the Japanese one is out there.
Yeah. Oh,
And I
it's
bet
a
it's
whole thing.
scarier.
Like it's a whole. It like so there was the original, and then there was a sequel, and then they like remade it. And actually, the remade series is really good. So.
Oh, okay. So is it better than the original then?
I personally think so. Yeah.
Okay,
I still
because
think the original's worth watching, but.
yeah, I just remember being traumatized and I was too scared to take a bath after watching that movie as a child. But here's the thing, I didn't watch it like on my own volition. It was like we were, funnily enough, at a sleepover. But it was a sleepover for one of my mom's friends. Like we all just got invited, like I think, to go spend Thanksgiving or one of the holidays with this other family we know, like a family friend. But we ended up sleeping over and they put on The Grudge and I was like watching from behind the couch. like I don't know why I felt so guilty. I was like, this is a scary movie. Should I even be here?
Oh my god.
Oh god. Yeah, that was my. See, that's how much of a goody two shoes I was. I was like, oh my god, this is probably like not appropriate for children. So I was like watching it from behind a couch. I mean, I think eventually one of the other like kids, like they're like,
Oh my
we
god.
hear you back there. You know, you can just move to the front.
Yeah, just watch.
And I'm like, but what if I get in trouble? And they're like, we're not gonna tell anybody. I'm like, okay.
Oh my
So,
god.
I watched it, but I was like traumatized after that, and I got too scared to take a shower. Oh my god, it was so bad. I just kept like looking behind me at all times. Like anytime I entered the shower after that, I was like, oh god, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to me. It was so bad. And then I think the last horror
Father,
movie I
give
ever
me strength.
watched. Oh god, what was it called? I don't know if it. No, wait. I think I vaguely remember. Also, after they put on The Grudge, they put on The Ring.
I assume also the American one?
Yeah. I don't know. It was either I watched The Ring there, or it was, ironically, why is this a pattern? But it was also at another. What is with me going to other people's houses, and that's the only time I watch horror movies.
Some people just didn't grow up with them, I think.
Yeah. It was, that one was for a Halloween party I had with my friend Ray, and she just lived in the middle of the woods, which did not help.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It did not help. Like, my anxiety was like
Let's
spiked
end
even
this.
further. But yeah, and I think it started with a C. I don't think it was The Conjuring. It was something else. But it was, oh god, I'm trying to remember what the basic plot was. I think like there was
No time to
definitely
waste. Let's go.
I think the lead was a boy, a young boy, and his dad. And I think they went through like a dimension or something. Like another dimension, like in the afterlife or something. God, I wish I could remember what it is The Conjuring about the I don't know.
I don't
I know
think
that's a
so.
movie.
I'm not completely up on my American horror. If you're just
Okay.
joining us right now and trying to figure out what we're talking about, this is the conversation is if you are going to a sleepover, if you're joining the sleepover, what movie are you bringing, basically?
Mm-mm. Wait, the first movie that scared you was The Mask? Honestly, okay, I can see where you're coming from a little bit, cause like if you're a young child and you watch The Mask and you're like at a young age you can't tell if that's a real thing or not because you're like, whoa, that's crazy. What if the mask is somewhere out there and somebody puts it on and then they become evil or something? You know what I mean? Like, I get that. So
Yeah,
I think you're valid.
that's not the first time I've heard that was the first movie that scared someone. So I think it's a
Really?
fairly common one to have encountered either early enough that you weren't ready for it or something. Because I've heard a couple other people say that the first movie that scared them was The Mask.
Oh.
I can't say I've ever actually seen it.
I did see it as a young impressionable child, but at the time, okay, I think it didn't scare me only because I was still learning English, so I didn't fully understand
Yeah.
what was going on. All I saw was Jim Carrey acting like a Looney Tunes character, and that's why I didn't get scared because I was like, oh, I can separate this from reality because the guy who is playing the mask is he's pretty much he looks like Bugs Bunny anytime he like overreacts to stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a cartoon, but it's a person. So and I just thought like I don't know, even at a young age, I was really fascinated by actors and acting in general. And I was like, whoa, that guy with the green face, he's really good. I, and I think I stumbled upon a clip, um, like actually recently on Instagram of all places, of The Mask, and it was the scene of Cuban Pete. And I love that scene for no reason. The Cuban Pete scene. It is such an iconic song. I don't know. Like I find myself just singing the Cuban Pete song over and over again. I think that's also another reason why I kind of enjoyed it. I was like, "Oh my god, he's singing a song and it sounds fun." Probably. Yeah.
I will say, if you don't understand it, horror sometimes does not tend to work that way.
Hmm. Wait, the part of the mask that scared me was when Jim Carrey tries to claw the mask off his face and the camera focuses on his eyes bulging behind. Okay, yes. Actually, yeah. That is very valid. Like, any kind of like weird body distortion like that, and it looks like he's in pain. Oh yeah,
I wonder if
absolutely.
that's most people's like first introduction to body horror or something.
Oh, yeah. I think so. Before that, I can't think of anything. Also, sleepover with you watched Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Oh, I think I still need to watch that.
Which number is that? I love how I just asked that, but for full disclosure, I've only ever seen the first Indiana Jones movie, and I saw it like less than a year ago.
Yeah. I think maybe. Whoa, did I never watch an Indiana Jones movie? Ah! Wow, you're beating me.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
never
think
seen
I've
one.
ever seen it. But it's like, I don't know, I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, holy shit, I feel like I should watch all of these iconic, like, Hollywood films
Hmm.
that I missed out on, growing up. Because I don't know, I'm more used to, like, enjoying, like, animated films, because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah. Well, I just
But
watched
yeah.
Jurassic Park for the first time,
Ooh.
and absolutely loved it. I don't know why I haven't seen it before, but
I mean, dinosaurs are cool.
yeah, I mean, and it's like, I mean, it's not horror, but you know, like, there's some scary parts to it. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Oh, hell
I've even
yeah.
read the book, but I'd never seen the movie until earlier this year.
I think the funniest Jurassic Park themed story I have is that at one of my jobs that I had, so we had a theme called Dinosaur Week, and at that place we were allowed to show movies to the kids. But okay, to be fair, the lady who suggested it was like this nice elder lady, but I forgot that she also really likes horror movies. So she didn't think much of it, and then I think like we almost got in trouble for trying to show Jurassic Park at a school because they're like, there's a literal scene of a person who's being eaten by the dinosaur.
I mean, even so, it's not. I don't think that there's anything that bad in it. To be fair, I remember taking a Spanish class in high school, and I don't remember what movie it was, but we did watch an actual horror movie in it. No one complained, and
really,
the movie itself was. I mean, it wasn't great, but there was this scene where this lady got hit by a bus, and that still makes me laugh. Just the way that they did it. Every time I think about it, so.
Yo, that's crazy. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, there's so many like films that I still have yet to watch. Like, oh god, everyone hounds me for this one, but I've never seen Star Wars.
Really?
Ever. Not a single one. And everyone's like, you should. I feel like you would like it because you like outer space and galaxies and stuff. And I'm like, you're right. I would. The one franchise about outer space that I haven't seen. Whoa, that's crazy. Because I only recently watched the first two Lord of the Rings. I need to watch the third one. I'm on the third one.
I personally haven't. I think I've watched 2 of the Lord of the Rings movies. I can't get into them. I couldn't get into the books either. I just...
They are hella long.
No shade to Tolkien fans, but that man writes some of the most boring prose I have ever seen. I apologize.
Oh man.
Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna get some hate for that, but it's so hard to get through.
I feel like I can understand, like, I'm the kind of person who, like, whenever someone tells me about their favorite movies or media or whatever, like, I can see why it would appeal to their demographics. I think Lord of the Rings is definitely for people who really love high fantasy and really love stuff like LARPing and, you know, that just like that kind of thing. It's literally eye candy for people who really love those genres.
Yeah.
And I can see why it got as popular as it did. Also, the fact that the first Lord of the Ring movies, from whatever research I got from my friends, was, I think, the very first film that utilized like a new cinema technique, and that's why it got so many Oscars. I forgot if it was like the first one to use CGI or the first one to use a certain, like, something that's really like big and historic in cinema, and that's why it got as many Oscars as it did.
Interesting.
Yeah, I learned that recently, and I'm like, whoa, if it did that, or like it invented a new like filming technique or what have you, then oh yeah, of course it's gonna go down in history. That's amazing.
I think there's some things that you also just kind of had to be there in the time period for. You know, like, you can watch the original trilogy of Star Wars, and like the story itself still somewhat holds up. It's a little bit cheesy now just because it inspired so many other kinds of plot lines around it. And, you know, the original never quite ages as well as everyone wants it to. But some of the special effects are a little bit, I mean, they're cheesy, right?
Yeah.
Because it was in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Where, you know, like if we were watching that in the 80s, I'm sure that people would have been fucking thrilled. Going, oh my god, this is the absolute coolest thing I've ever seen.
Blown away. I read somewhere that the scenes of the Spanish language version of Dracula was filmed on the same set immediately after the English scenes. It's largely considered to have better cinematography. Really? Oh. I feel like that's another one I need to watch. The original Dracula. I don't think I've seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh. And me, who likes vampires. Ooh. I should. But yeah, I'm actually excited to watch the last Lord of the Rings. Because I think the third one is the last one. I forgot how many Oscars that won, but apparently it did win a lot.
I think you've got The Hobbit as well, but I don't know how many
Not
films
much has changed in 10
had
years.
the, how many, oh, that was not what I meant to do with Yuna, but good job, girl. I don't remember whether they split that into additional films, but,
Because here's the thing. I mean, I don't know if you're ever gonna watch the rest of them.
I'm
but
not.
It's like...
I don't have the attention span for them.
I mean, they are hella long.
So long.
They are hella long.
I have to take breaks in the middle for like a snack or an errand or, you know,
Right.
just to do fucking anything else.
Right. Because it's like, the best way I can describe it from my perspective of watching them the first time, to me, it felt like I was watching a Shakespearean play where I need an intermission. Because like when I'm watching a Shakespearean play, I do need a break. I do need an intermission because like my brain had to pretty much translate everything they're saying.
Yeah.
And I think that's also another demographic that would like Lord of the Rings is Shakespeare fans, because the way they speak is definitely very much like the equivalent of trying to watch a Shakespearean play.
It's like what people seem to think that like Middle English was.
Yeah.
And,
absolutely.
Like you can just add like yield to everything and call it good. Which if you didn't know, you cannot do that. Middle English had its whole other thing. If you ever want to find out what Middle English actually looked like, I think there's a version of the Canterbury Tales that is available online. And that is very hard to read.
Oh no.
I had to read it as part of my historical linguistics class and show what the language progression was between Middle English and modern English. What were the rule changes that had happened and everything. I hated that class, but you know, I now have weird little fun facts like that.
Hell yeah. We stand the linguistics major.
Don't major in linguistics. You don't get shit with it.
I mean, I think it's valuable. Now you know a bunch of languages.
I know how languages work. That doesn't necessarily teach you a lot of languages. But
you can decipher.
I mean, yeah, I have a pretty good guess of what I'm reading if I know, like, the language family.
Yeah.
Like, I had to, I've got a client right now that does Portuguese. They're in Brazil. And my coworker could not figure out where, like, what this one section of one of their policies was talking about. It was like, oh, no, I got it. I know enough Spanish to be able to get to Portuguese and figure that one out, so. Apparently that does
That's
somewhat come in
smart.
handy, but
Yeah.
people
See?
don't pay you for that most of the time. So,
Damn, they should get you your bag.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if only.
Yes, if only. But
Enough.
I mean, I will be honest. The reason I want to finish The Lord of the Rings is
That's how it's
because
done.
the second one ends in a cliffhanger,
Oh
and I'm
no.
like, "Argh." Like you, I was like so mad. I was like, you can't, no, uh, no, we're not gonna do that. So like, I guess my nosiness is enough of a reason to like continue and want to finish the rest because I'm nosy. I need to know. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who is like, oh my god, I know like all the ships are there, but like Frodo and Sam is is the ship. Like, come on, man. Sam totally loves him. Why would he risk his life so many times? I mean, even though he kind of has a girl, I guess, but like, also,
It's fine. Look, man,
but
he's got
also,
2 fucking hands for a reason. Have you
right?
not been on this stream long enough?
Yeah, Sam would throw hands for him. So you know what? Real. So yeah, that's a big reason why I want to finish it. And then, I have no idea about The Hobbit. I mean, I think it's a prequel,
Yes.
so all I would be getting is information on the hobbits, I guess.
I don't know exactly what it's about. I know
So,
that
how
it's
shall we do this?
something about Frodo. I think it's Frodo's ancestor or something like that. I don't know a ton about it. I've tried to read the book like 8 times, and again, I can't stand Tolkien, so I've never gotten through it. But I'm pretty sure that's what it's somewhat about, like where your prequel takes place in the timeline. Like we're talking way, way earlier.
Like hella early.
Yeah.
Understandable. I will say, the one thing that got me through the films was Orlando Bloom is very hot. So
He is very pretty as Legolas. I will give you that.
I am here for Orlando Bloom.
Look, that man got me through the Pirates of the Caribbean series, so
Right. So I think it's valid.
until
I
Elizabeth
think,
got that pirate coat in the 3rd one, and then I was a fully bisexual mess. But
yeah, exactly. I read somewhere that Tolkien's primary motivation for all the world building was just to give context to the language he made up and wrote poetry in. Oh, that's cute.
he's really interesting as like a linguist. He's got some really interesting things to his language. Unfortunately, he's just boring to read. So 100% personal opinion though. They're, so like make your own decisions. But
Yeah. Yeah, I do like the Elvish language that they speak in the movie. Like, it sounds very nice. Sounds pretty romantic. And I can't imagine what those actors went through
So,
trying
how
to
shall
go
we
through
do
their
this?
scripts.
I mean, on one hand, I think it's easier to perform a fantasy language because it's not like anyone can tell you that you're pronouncing it wrong or that your accent is bad.
Oh, true. Where's the dialect coach for Elvish?
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
they can't
just a
say
guess,
shit too.
but like, who's gonna tell you if you're wrong?
Exactly. No one's gonna call that out. You're safe. Yippee. But I'm trying to think of other movies. Okay, other movies that I definitely need to, like,
This
for
ends
sure
now.
watch. I feel like I need to watch Jaws. Because it's
I've
so
never
historic.
seen Jaws either. I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
I've been on the Universal Studios ride though, and seen that shark like 12 times. So
He was a good boy.
yeah, I mean, you know, he's almost killed me that many times. It's fine. Um,
But I know it's a very like big Hollywood film. I mean, everyone knows that shark music, so
yeah.
so I think I need to watch it. Also, I don't know why, because I wasn't even talking about sharks or anything, but something about like the movie came up on my YouTube recommendeds, and I just ended up watching it. About how like after that movie came out, you know, obviously poor sharks were, you know, hunted down a little bit more. And, oh, and even like apparently like the author of Jaws himself became a shark conservationist afterwards because he felt so bad that all the poor sharks were getting so much hate. And I'm like, oh shit! Imagine being the author of Jaws and then just
Seriously.
ended up becoming a shark conservationist because your movie really made people terrified. Damn. But like, good on him for, you know, trying to help sharks after that. You know, that must be wild.
Man realized that, you know, something happened that he didn't intend.
hmm I tried to watch Jaws, and let me tell you, old movies at a much slower pace than I'm used to. Yeah, that is one thing to keep in mind. When anytime you watch a film that was made before your generation or your time or what have you, will definitely like that's something I noticed for sure. Like the speech patterns in general, just they change so much over time. Like, oh, now we all speak kind of hella fast because I guess we're all trying to process information hella fast. But like back then, like even like the old black and white films, like everyone used to like enunciate their words even more
Well,
in
remember that
film.
they didn't have the same audio abilities that we
True.
have. So you had to speak a lot clearer because otherwise you couldn't be understood.
Mm, that is very true. No, but also like I feel because I was trying to I don't know, my brain works in this weird philosophical or psychological mood sometimes, and like I will be getting like Instagram reels of like bloopers from the 1960s, and it was all in black and white, and like even like the regular way they spoke, even in the bloopers, it was like very prominent, like how people's voices used to be, kind of like if you think about how the speech pattern of like say Snow White was
Yeah.
from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, like they all used to talk like that, like just by regular speaking.
it's done.
But I don't know like what happened because I was like, it has to be an accent thing, right? But no, it wasn't just her. Like Judy Garland used to speak like that too. You know, Marilyn Monroe used to speak that way too. Audrey Hepburn, like all these people, like they just had a specific speech pattern, and like I don't I forgot what year Jaws came out, but like I'm pretty sure if the reason the movies were either like, oh god, this is hella slow, or like the dialogue or whatever, like it didn't age well to I guess 2000 whatever, like it's pretty much like I in a way I kind of like it because you kind of get to see a time machine in movies, you know? You get to see how people used to talk, how things were, you know? That's what's so exciting about going back and watching old films, in my opinion. Because you're like, oh wow, it's almost like I am stepping into a time machine. And I'm getting to kind of live in these times, you know? That's pretty fun. Like even old space movies like Apollo 13 or I think it was 13. Apollo 13? Apollo 11. Sorry. What the where am I? I think it was Apollo 11. Um like compared to something like what was it? That one movie? Oh, was it Channing Tatum or the one about Mars? He's in Mars. The Martian.
Yeah, The Martian. There you go.
The Martian. I'm so stupid. The
Also, I'm
Martian.
pretty sure that was Matt Damon, not
Oh, Matt Damon.
Channing Tatum.
I'm sorry.
I could be wrong on Matt Damon, but I'm like 95% sure it wasn't Channing Tatum.
You're right. I think it was Matt Damon. I think it was Matt Damon. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you compare it to that, then you're like, oh yeah, whoa, that's crazy. I think the only horror movie I went out of my way to watch specifically that was horror was the original Godzilla from 1954.
It's a good movie.
Oh, I want to watch the original, like, and then compare it to the new ones.
I mean,
Jaws
it's
is from
cheesy as hell.
1975. Oh,
So,
it is?
yeah, I mean, it's
Well,
like the
54.
1950s, so you know, the special effects were not quite there yet.
Oh my god, I'm so mad. Like, I really wanted to go see Shin Godzilla so bad. I watched Shin Kamen Rider, and then I watched Shin... Wait, no I didn't. I didn't even... I'm so mad at myself. I need to watch Shin Ultraman and Shin Godzilla to complete my trilogy. Because I really, really enjoyed Shin Kamen Rider. Because I'm used to watching Kamen Rider like regular, but when I saw the trailers for Shin Kamen Rider, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be extra violent. Whoa! I was not expecting that, because like, I think historically, please correct me if I'm wrong, historically, the most violent Kamen Rider that wasn't, I think, it wasn't even aimed for kids, was Kamen Rider Amazon or Amazons, one of them with the S or not the S. But there was one that was like more violent than regular Kamen Rider, because I know Kamen Rider is technically aimed at, you know, kids and their moms, and probably their moms.
I mean, it's impossible, you know, like the number of stay-at-home moms or, you know, part-time working moms in Japan means that, yeah, you know, you get to watch whatever your kid watches.
Yeah. Because I have noticed that be a pattern throughout my time in the Kamen Rider fandom. Like, I was like, oh, there's a lot of like moms and dads who also really love Kamen Rider. Oh, that's valid. So there are a couple of seasons that are either like more mature or what have you, but like they still stay true to, you know, the spirit of like, oh, we're trying to teach good morals to children and stuff. But this was like a shock to me because Shin Kamen Rider, I was like, whoa, wow, okay, that guy's bleeding a lot. And I was like, okay, yeah, I think they're gonna go for a different feel and different demographic. And just watching it from that perspective, especially since I think they were trying to set it in the 80s, that was really cool. That movie is so good. You know what? I'm bringing Shin Kamen Rider to the sleepover.
There you go.
It was genuinely really good. The acting was on point. The cinematography was on point. And here's the thing. Like, I'm so used to, like, Kamen Rider attacks and all that stuff to look much more like, I guess, for lack of a better word, like,
So, how
definitely
shall we do
more,
this?
not cheesy, but like, they look much more like stylized in the TV shows, whereas this one felt more like an actual like action film, like a superhero Marvel-esque
I mean, I'm gonna guess there might have been a budget difference.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. But, like, that's what I enjoyed so much about Shin Kamen Rider. I don't know if you've seen it, but, like, dude, it is so worth it. It is so worth it. Oh, these characters, like, they grip my heart. Yeah, they grip my heart. I want to watch it again. I want to own it on Blu-ray. You know, and then I'm very excited to watch Shin Ultraman. I missed it when it was in the theaters. I missed when Shin Godzilla was in the theaters too. Sad. But yeah, definitely on the list. The spirit of the original series was trying to teach the good moral. Yes, definitely. Yes, gotta punch them. Gotta punch the Nazis. Yep. And less flashy, more grounded. Yeah, that's what I liked about it. Like, it felt more like I said, it felt more like an action film for sure. Like, it was so good. Um, I love the costumes. Like, they were definitely capturing the spirit of, like the very first one. And I think all of the people involved in making the very, very first one back in the day, I think they would have been really proud of this movie. I mean, I don't know if over half of them are still alive, but but if they are, I'm sure it was a very emotional moment for them to see it in this way. For sure. That's why I'm so excited to watch the other ones. I have avoided spoilers like the plague for Shin Ultraman and Shin Godzilla, but they're on my list. I forgot if they're out. They should be out on Blu-ray by now. Or at least in the libraries or somewhere where I can see it. Because I don't know if they would be on streaming platforms, right? I could look that up.
Yeah, I mean, you can look it up. The things that come and the things that don't are always a little bit weird.
Yeah, which makes me so mad because it's like, bruh, I want to watch and support this, but I don't know where. I know there have been. Okay, one thing I will say about tokusatsu in general is that I'm glad it's starting to gain more traction here in the West. Because now we have things like Tokushoutsu, which I think is like a platform now where you can watch some shows in there. Hopefully we can get stuff like official subs for all the seasons eventually. Eventually.
There you go.
Well, I mean, things are happening. I mean, the nicest to their fans I think right now is Ultraman, because Ultraman is posting some on YouTube even.
Nice.
Some series on YouTube. And I'm like, oh my god, you guys are so sweet! Thank you for doing that, because Power Morphicon just happened and I'm so sad I didn't get to go to it because one of my favorite Kamen Riders of all time, Kamen Rider Decade himself, was there. Masahiro Ino. I wanted to see him. I wanted to see him in person. He's so cool for no reason. But he was so surprised when he's like, "How did you guys watch my show?" He didn't even believe that he had fans in other places that wasn't Asia, because he's like, I don't think my show is available here. How did you guys even watch it? And we're like, oh god, who's gonna tell him?
Yeah.
Oh god. That's actually a big common thing that I found with tokusatsu actors who do come to America. They're genuinely surprised. They're like, okay, I know you guys know what a Power Ranger is, but the fact that you guys even know Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, it blows their minds. It's crazy. I read that the actor for Kamen Rider #2 from the original series approved of the new guy's performance, but otherwise found the movie too different for his taste. I mean, it is gonna be different. Yeah. It is always gonna be different. And whatever the first actor, who did, I'm sure, that goes with any actor in any film. If you are being, I guess, quote unquote, not replaced, but, they go with a different casting decision whenever a remake comes around for any media. Of course, the first actor is gonna either, be hella attached to their performance, which, valid. Very valid. Or they'll be like, I give my blessing to my successor or whatever. Yeah, that happens everywhere though. The one thing I will never accept though is still the lack of disrespect for my boy Charles Martinet. But like, we're not gonna go back there. And then the most recent one, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go on record right now. Quote retweet, guys. Peter Cullen is still alive. Let him be Optimus Prime. Thank you. Anyway, that was my tech talk. Thanks for coming to my TED talk. Ah. Yeah, that's one casting decision where I'm like on the same level of Charles Martinet. I'm like, please don't. He's still alive. He's right there. I mean, I love Chris Hemsworth just as much as the next bitch, but Peter Cullen is right there. And Peter Cullen was Optimus Prime in live action movies before, so I don't know. See ya! Oh, that was a good line delivery. Hello. Hello. Yes. But yeah, the new Transformers trailer definitely got me a little bit like, wait a minute, they're all celebrities. No, not a single voice actor that I recognize. That is just a voice actor. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Please, guys, just hire voice actors. They're there for a reason. They're specialists. It's crazy.
I think we should probably end here for tonight.
Oh, enough grinding?
Yep. Probably need to do a little bit more, but we're so close that yeah, we're close enough that
we're close.
in theory we shouldn't be immediately massacred the second that we come back. We'll find out.
I'm gonna
But
be so for real. I forgot how many battles you had this entire time.
it's
I
been a little
wasn't
bit.
counting. I wasn't counting, but you did good.
Well, thank you.
Good grind. Good grind. Oh yes, gotta save.
Yeah.
Gotta save.
I know, I couldn't remember whether I saved or not, so we saved again. Okay, next stream is Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. You got any announcements you'd like to share?
None that don't breach an NDA.
All right. Excellent. And I don't either. So thanks for hanging out. We'll be back on Tuesday. Remember that we have the YouTube channel. So feel free to like and subscribe or catch up on our old stuff and be back on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Night all. Bye-bye.
Night. Bye-bye.